go over very quickly how to put videos into Premiere and edit them. And I'm going to do it really quickly so that you can get back to working on your own computer. This means that you don't follow along, you just watch me do it. And I know that it's going to be okay because it's easy, won't take very long, and it's pretty simple. Plus I'm recording this right now. Okay, so the first thing to do is import the videos that you want to use. So File, Import. Now I go to my project folder. Here's the important thing. Everything has to be inside of that folder when you import it. Does that make sense? So I import it from the folder only. And it will take like 10 years because it's a slow computer. Here we go. So this is a sunset. It's a time-lapse sunrise that I found on the internet.
Oh, that's nice.
There it is. So here's the problem that I have. I want to use this, but I don't want to use all of it. So I can click on the JPEG in my timeline and press delete. It does not delete it from the library, just the timeline. Does that make sense? And then I drag the sunrise down where the JPEG was. Now, I don't want all of this. This is not what I want. What do I do? Let's say I want it to start right here. In the toolbar, there's a razor blade, very violent looking, and I press that razor blade and I click in the timeline. The playhead goes to where I want it to make a cut, and I click, I make a cut, then I go to the arrow again and I click on the part that I want to get rid of and I press delete. And then I can move this. See how I can move it? I can move it this way. I can move it that way. And I can also, of course, as we know, change the scale of it. So now I have a new landscape for the puppy to move around in. So that is editing with video. Now I could even do this. I could make the landscape shorter and put this one back in there. So I have two different layers on the same, I have two different files on the same layer, right? You see that? Does this make sense?
Yeah.
So basically what that means is if it's a JPEG or if it's a video file, the editing is kind of the same. You can cut it, you can copy it, edit, copy, and then if I put it over here and I do edit, paste, it'll paste the same thing. I can cut parts of it. Like let's say I want this to then actually go to the end. I want this to be over here. And I want this to just repeat a whole bunch of times. So I can copy and it will paste wherever the playhead is. So, and I can just keep pasting it or delete it. So basically I just made the same thing over and over again. Not that you can actually tell. So it's like building blocks. I can cut it up. It's like paper. It's like collage. I can cut it up, put it in different places, have a bunch of different layers. I can have more than one layer. I can have a couple of layers up here. So this means that this video just suddenly pops up in the middle of this video, right? We think we're watching this sunrise, and then suddenly it's like, ha, fooled you. We're now here. So you can really start to collage things together. I'm going to end this.